When investors back a promising startup, they hope for big returns. But in the US, capital gains taxes can take a major bite, sometimes over 50% in states like California. For many, that's a deal breaker. To encourage investment in small businesses, the government introduced a powerful incentive: Qualified Small Business Stock, or QSBS. What is QSBS? If you hold QSBS for at least 5 years, you could exclude up to $10 million, or 10 times your investment basis, whichever is greater, from capital gains taxes. A domestic C corporation. Its gross assets must be under $50 million before and immediately after the stock is issued. At least 80% of assets must be used in a qualified trade or business, not in fields like consulting, finance, hospitality, or the arts. To keep QSBS status, companies need to manage their assets carefully. Holdings in non-subsidiary stocks and securities can't exceed 10% of net assets. Real estate used in non-qualified businesses can't exceed 10% of total assets. Any period when these limits are exceeded doesn't count toward the 5-year holding requirement, along with bullets displayed on screen. To maximizing QSBS benefits, both founders and investors can take steps to make the most of QSBS. Founders should structure their company as a domestic C corporation from the start. Investors should ensure they're receiving newly issued shares, not buying from others. If you sell QSBS before 5 years, reinvesting the proceeds in another QSBS within 60 days can preserve your holding period and defer taxes, thanks to Section 1045. Claiming QSBS benefits means handling the right paperwork. Investors typically need to file forms such as 8949, Schedule D, and sometimes 1045, 1099B, or others depending on the situation. You will lose the QSBS status for following: the company's assets exceeded $50 million at the wrong time. Too much of the business shifts to a disqualified industry. The company repurchases too much of its own stock around the time of issuance. Asset management rules are ignored. For startups, QSBS status makes them more attractive to investors. For investors, it's a rare chance to realize gains with little or no federal tax, but both sides must pay close attention to the rules. Ready to unlock QSBS? Talk to Ecvista's experts today and secure your QSBS benefits with confidence.